Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about your liver. 5 plus, you're going to get a lot more than 5 tips to keep it healthy. We're going to talk about what your liver does for you, signs of it being unhealthy, risk factors to it, and then how you can keep it healthy and protect it, and then also reverse some damage to it. So, this is a picture of your liver, and it might be the most underappreciated organ in your body. It is your body's largest internal organ, and one of its important functions is to help remove toxins and harmful substances. Unlike some other organs in your body, like your heart and lungs, it can be difficult to measure how well your liver is working. That is, until it falls to about 10% of its healthy function, you don't even know about it. You won't see any signs or symptoms. Your liver doesn't skip beats or produce a cough to warn you when it needs help. Just because it sits quietly in your body most of the time doesn't mean it can thrive without special care. Maybe 20 or 30 years ago, like when I was a lot younger, a healthy person's liver did just fine without extra support. But today we live in a different world. Today, your liver confronts and must overcome challenges it never faced before. Your liver, which is made up of two lobes, and you can see them there in the picture, is located beneath your diaphragm and on top of your stomach, right kidney, and intestines. And it has over 560 known functions. Besides its primary role of protecting your body from harmful substances, your liver plays other key roles as well. So a healthy liver produces bile, which helps carry away waste and breaks down fat. It helps regulate the levels of sugar, protein, and fat entering your bloodstream. It clears your blood of drugs, alcohol, and other potential harmful substances. Processes nutrients absorbed by your intestine during digestion. It produces cholesterol, proteins, clotting factors to help your blood clot, and regulates many of your hormones. It also neutralizes highly reactive oxygen molecules or free radicals. So, all those bad um, free radicals that come in and attack really healthy cells and attack your DNA to create not so healthy or mutant cells that then leads to inflammation, disease, like cancer. After your liver breaks down harmful substances, they enter your blood or bile and leave your body either through your kidneys and urine or your feces after traveling through your intestines. Normally, all these functions go on like clockwork without much support on your part. But today, many potential threats to your liver's well-being prevail. Stunning new research suggests that your liver may be aging faster than the rest of your body if you hold excess weight in your waist. Signs of an unhealthy liver, there's just a whole humongous list of them, but I'm going to just give you a few. So, a coated tongue, circles under the eye, bloating, nausea, weight gain, constipation, irritable bowel, foggy brain, body odor, excess body heat, headaches, chronic fatigue, low libido, raised levels of blood fat, and so many more, like I mentioned. Some risk factors to your liver include junk foods, crappy altered fats, like weird things like margarine, high sugar diets, alcohol, coffee, smoking, fuel exhaust, petroleum products, birth control pill, candida, pesticides, drug use, anabolic steroids, prescriptions, over the counter acetaminophen, and your emotions. So, we're going to talk a little bit about your emotions. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is said that the flow of energy or your qi can only occur if the liver is healthy. Your heart and liver stores your spirit. If the liver is unhealthy, it increases an imbalance in those areas. Emotional stress can directly impair the liver and can cause disharmony and can have an adverse effect on your emotional state. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. If your liver isn't doing well, your emotions probably are you are probably maybe feeling stress or anxiety. It really affects your emotions. And if your emotions aren't balanced, so if you're in a constant state of stress or sadness, it really taxes your liver as well. And I'm guessing many people would say that their liver's worst enemy is probably alcohol. So your biggest risk factor is alcohol. And yes, alcohol is harmful to your liver, but there's another substance that's equally and far more pervasive, meaning that you're exposed to it a lot more than alcohol. Unlike alcohol, this other substance can be found in some form in nearly every processed food in your grocery store. Fructose, the most damaging type of sugar to your body, is particularly hard on your liver, much like alcohol. Fructose must be 100% broken down in your liver. Glucose, on the other hand, only needs to be partially broken down before it can be used. Corn sugars can damage your liver, much like drinking alcohol. Fructose is metabolized directly into fat that gets stored in your liver and other internal organs and tissues as body fat, which leads to mitochondrial malfunction. Fructose produces toxic and superoxide free radicals when it is metabolized. That can lead to inflammation in your liver. Fructose is a cheap form of sugar that's found in thousands of food products and drinks. It's often deliberately disguised by the use of many different names, so the only way to steer clear of it is to completely avoid eating processed food. And the number one name that you'll see it under is high fructose corn syrup. Thankfully, some food manufacturers are pulling it out of their product because it is so damaging. Tragically, even children, because they're exposed to so many processed foods now, are now showing signs normally associated with alcohol abuse from their consumption of this fructose or high fructose corn syrup. Unfortunately, fructose isn't the only challenge your liver has to deal with. Plenty more lurk in your home, water, and the air you breathe. Chemicals in plastics and flame retardants and formaldehyde may be found in your and carpeting, vinyl floor coverings, building materials, paint and mattresses, vinyl shower curtains, your kids' toys, plastic water bottles and containers, grocery store receipts, and scented personal care products. There's so many weird ingredients in, regular products that you're buying to wash your hair, shower gels, that sort of thing. You really want to make sure that you're not getting a huge toxic overload of products that you're using in the shower or on your hair, like gels and things like that. You don't want to add to your toxic overload by using too many of those. These contaminants enter your body through your skin or your lungs or from the food and beverages you consume. No matter how they enter your body, they end up in your bloodstream and your liver must process them. Compared to 20, 30 years ago, we are exposed to far more chemicals in our food as well as in our living and working environments. Yet our liver hasn't changed. It hasn't really evolved to keep up with these changes and these challenges. You still depend on it day in and day out to help minimize the effects of potential contaminants. Most likely by now, I hope, you have a healthy appreciation of what your liver is doing for you, or at least trying to do. But there's no single reliable test. Like when you go to the doctor, there's not a real indicator of its overall function. Early stages of liver disease may be present, but with no real symptoms. Many times it is only found during routine liver function tests, and these only show damage. So usually you wouldn't even go for a liver function test unless you're already feeling ill. And that's why you would probably go to the doctor. They would request these tests. At that point, there's a lot of damage done already. These tests that you get done at the doctors only show the damage. They're not really showing how much is actually still functioning. As a holistic nutritionist, the question I ask is not how the liver is functioning, but how it got damaged, how to stop the damage, and how to reverse it. The first thing that I can do to stop the damage is to help you live a detoxifying lifestyle, which includes adding detoxifying practices in your daily routine. Things like drinking clear, pure water, adding dry skin brushing, deep breathing exercises, saunas, castor oil packs, probiotics, and taking a high EPA fish oil every day. These make sure that all the doors are open, that your body is ready to release the toxins that your liver is converting so that you can eliminate them. So what that means is if you're constipated or you're not sweating a lot, you're not drinking enough water to eliminate toxins in your urine, if those things aren't working really well, those sort of doors to get rid of out of your body the toxins that your liver is converting, they're just going to back up. Your liver is going to continue to try to convert them, and then they're going to be stuck in your body and just keep recycling. So first thing we've got to do is make sure that those doors are open, so that you're going to the water to the bathroom properly, you're getting in enough water, you're exercising properly, you're sweating, you're breathing, your lungs and your breath expel a certain amount of toxins every day as well. So responsible for so many tasks, your liver can use all the support it can get. Luckily, there's much that you can do. So after you have all those doors open, you can do some other things to protect your liver. I recommend restricting alcohol consumption and avoid it completely if taking acetaminophen or Tylenol. Minimizing or avoiding the use of potentially harmful Tylenol that is in a lot of other over-the-counter products. Like I know I've taken in the past, I've had to take a muscle relaxant type product from the drugstore, and it is loaded with Tylenol. You want to maintain your ideal weight, restrict your intake of fructose that we talked about already. A lot of sources say keeping it under 15 to 25 grams a day. I say even less than that. Avoid sweeteners in food, fruit juices, dried fruits, and limit sugary fruits that are really high on the glycemic index table when you're looking at it. Avoid or minimize contact with toxic chemicals like pesticides, cleansers, paints, and solvents. Buy products packed in glass containers and limit your use of plastics, including plastic wrap. Adding liver protective foods to your diet, and we're going to go into more detail on these a little bit later, some of them. You want to add things like fermented vegetables, dark leafy greens, and cruciferous vegetables, clean sea vegetables, sprouts, artichokes, garlic and onions, avocados, berries, whey protein from grass-fed cows, and organic pasteurized eggs and grass-fed meat. In addition to these common sense measures, there's another simple way to protect your healthy liver function. When you are practicing a detoxifying lifestyle, you can go even deeper to stimulate drainage of your liver. Drainage ensures that all the connective tissues and cells in your liver are releasing the toxins in the most efficient manner. So we've got the doors open by doing those detoxifying practices every day. Now we want to go even deeper and go right into the cells of your liver and make sure that those are draining properly, so that they can be eliminated through those doors that you've opened. The best way to drain efficiently is to add homeopathic remedies from soil referred to as Unda compounds. We are energetic beings, and these compounds are energetic and powerful. They are a combination of homeopathic remedies that follow the principles of ancient chemists, classical Chinese medicine, and homeopathy. They have a deep cleansing effect that allows the relaunch of the enzyme system to return tissues to its primary function. If this is something you're really interested in, we can talk about it later. And so you can contact me and we'll go through some of the proper protocols for using them. You can also add liver support as in a supplement, because there's some things that you're never going to be able to get from the food that you're eating. I suggest that you look for liver support. You can buy actual products that are liver support, and they have a combination of these things that I'm going to talk about, or you can take them individually as well. So the first one I'm going to talk about is N-acetyl-L-cysteine, or NAC, NAC. What it does, and milk thistle, sorry. Also organic broccoli sprouts. I sort of got off topic there and I lost where I was. So for the three really good supportive supplements, you want to get the NAC, the N-acetyl-L-cysteine, milk thistle, and something like broccoli sprouts. They provide ongoing support to help minimize the damage effects of contaminants on your liver. They help maintain intracellular levels of glutathione, and we're going to go into that a little bit deeper. Maintain the normal metabolism of alcohol, provide antioxidant mitochondrial support, support your body's detoxification or cleansing, and they provide short-term support for acute occasional events. So let's take a closer look at some of these ingredients. Glutathione is your body's principal antioxidant, and it exists in every single one of your cells. With its lead status, it functions by keeping all other antioxidants in line and performing at their peak. This super antioxidant's primary task is to help you protect your body from the free radical damage, waste, and potentially harmful substances. Glutathione is one of the most important factors in your body's detoxifying arsenal and is crucial for your liver's well-being. As you age, your body's ability to produce glutathione declines, and many substances like alcohol, drugs, and contaminants can deplete the glutathione levels. While a glutathione supplement may sound like a good idea, oral glutathione is merely 3 amino acids and is rapidly broken down in your stomach by the digestive enzymes. What I recommend, instead of restoring the levels of glutathione inside your cells, to get those restored, is to provide the raw materials for making glutathione so your body can produce the right amounts it needs and not any more. One of the best ways to do that is to use a derivative of the amino acid cysteine called N-acetylcysteine, so the NAC that we talked about before, NAC. One of NAC's primary roles in conventional medicine is as a treatment for acute poisoning with acetaminophen containing pain-relieving drugs, or Tylenol. The number one cause of acute liver failure in the U.S. is overuse of Tylenol, or acetaminophen. Too high of an acetaminophen dose can exhaust the body's glutathione reserves, leading permanent liver damage. As a precursor, NAC quickly restores glutathione levels and in effect helps save the liver. By replenishing your cells' supplies of glutathione on a regular basis, NAC helps your cells regain their ability to protect themselves against those free radicals and other damage. And this is really desirable as you age. As we mentioned before, those glutathione levels get depleted as you age. Research has found that NAC does more than replenish levels of glutathione within your cells. NAC provides additional potential benefits in these areas. It helps regulate the expression of many genes involved with your body's inflammatory response. It supports normal, healthy insulin sensitivity, supports respiratory health, protects tissues and cells from the effects of oxidative stress from exercise, and supports normal, healthy cellular growth. And then we talked about having milk thistle as well for your liver support. It has been treasured for over 2,000 years for its value in supporting liver, kidney, and gallbladder health. When the leaves of the plant are crushed, they release a milky sap, and that's why it's called milk thistle. The herb milk thistle is an excellent source of non-antioxidant compounds, and it has a primary active compound. When this compound is extracted from the plant, it helps repair liver cells that have been damaged by environmental pollutants, alcohol, and fructose. A whole food supplement as well, like Juice Plus, that increases your antioxidant levels, will contain things like your broccoli sprouts that we talked about earlier that will support your liver. So Juice Plus increases your antioxidant levels in your blood by 510% in only 28 days of using it. And it also increases your T cells and natural killer cells, with the result in 66% reduction in average DNA damage after taking it for 80 days. So now we're going to look at, now that we sort of got through all that scientific stuff, we're going to look at the actual foods that help support your liver. Look at is garlic. Garlic helps your liver activate enzymes that can flush out toxins. It also has a high amount of allicin and selenium, two natural compounds that aid in liver cleansing. Grapefruit. Eating a grapefruit or drinking the juice can help your liver flush out carcinogens and toxins. This fruit is also high in both vitamin C and antioxidant properties. Beets, one of my favorites. Beets are high in plant flavonoids, which can improve the overall function of your liver. Leafy greens, like spinach and lettuce, have the ability to neutralize metals, chemicals, pesticides that may be in your foods and act as a protective mechanism for your liver. Green tea. You could try to have 2 or 3 cups of green tea a day, and you'll really notice a difference in how you're feeling. Green tea is full of a plant antioxidant, and they're known as catechins, which have been known to improve the function of your liver. We're getting into the home stretch here, guys. So avocados, by adding more of them to your diet, you can help your body produce the type of antioxidant called glutathione that we talked about in depth earlier, which is needed for our livers to filter out harmful materials. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts also increase the amount of organic compounds in our body that help create enzyme production for digestion. Lemons. We all know citrus fruits like lemons are full of vitamin C, but lemons also help our bodies cleanse out toxic materials and aid the digestion process. They're really astringent, so they actually really get in deep and help your liver and your kidneys eliminate toxins and keep it clean. Two more to go here, guys. Turmeric. Used as a spice, turmeric has been known to help our bodies digest fats and stimulate the production of bile. It can also act as a natural form of detox for your liver. And the last one, walnuts. Walnuts are also high in glutathione that we talked about earlier and omega fatty acids, which help support our liver through its cleansing process. So that's about it, what I want to talk to you about the liver today. You can also anytime contact me through these channels if you want any more information on the liver, how to keep it healthy, how to protect it, or any other health issue that you want to discuss. Thank you.